All right, Tint Wisdom number 138. We are live for another Tint Wisdom. And today we are going to be joined by Bruce from True Spray Systems. So I am going to bring on Bruce, and people are just joining the live stream now. So let's bring you on, Bruce. All right. So let's just give it a minute just because people are still getting in here and sharing the post, hopefully, in the groups. And then we'll jump in and talk about a little bit about who you are, but also the spray system that you've come up with that you have right there that you'll be able to demonstrate that some people have probably heard of already. And the main difference between this spray system and other spray systems is it doesn't need pressure. So obviously you'll talk about that a lot more. And I just gave away. But I think that's a very interesting thing. When you told me about it at SEMA, it's a pressure tank without pressure and works better and can be used with any tank. Yep. So that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it is.
All right. So let's rock and roll. Bruce, why don't we start off and just kind of, if you could just give us like a little brief history of like who you are, where you got started in the window film industry and so on.
Sure. Yeah. Bruce Slavich. I own Advanced Solar Control Window Tinting. I've been in the industry for 32 years, and I've owned my business for now 22 years. So, we're here in Southern California, and we're just rocking it.
Okay. And then True Spray Systems. How did that come about?
Well, it came about with the need of keg sprayers losing its pressure. I was on a job site all the time. It went from 90 psi to 30 psi, and I've tested it before, and I was like, I can't do jobs like this. It takes a lot of time out of my day. I bought a portable air compressor and carried that along with me, and then turned it on and annoyed everybody in the home or the commercial building, and that took forever to fire up and charge up, and then it took 2 times for the air compressor to fill up in order to fill my tank up to 80 psi. So it was just a pain in the butt. So I'm like, I gotta, there has to be something out there I can build. So I had a Frankenstein system for a year, and then I decided I'm gonna build something professionally, and I spent the last year and a half sourcing out everything and getting everything put together so it works properly, and here we go. Here we have it.
Cool. So why don't you show it to everyone?
Okay, so so this is, I mean, obviously everybody has a tank, so I'm not reinventing a tank, but I thought, to have a tank available for for my clients would be nice, and then the graphics on it too. So, but this is really the system here that comes with. So this is what you're really getting and buying that's unique over any other tank system out there in the industry. So it comes with the pump, your hose, brass sprayer, nozzle, flat tip, has a filter inside the sprayer there. Quick connect, just like almost everybody else has, but the unique thing is the pouch, the battery operated, the on and off switch, and the pump, which allows you to be at 90 psi the whole time you're using this tank from full to empty. So it's really easy. I mean, you can retrofit this, and I'll show you in a little bit, but this is just snap that on there. You plug that in there, and then cool thing is you just the big thing about this is the battery. So you have a 12-volt battery that fits in a pouch. Snap it onto there. shut that up like that, and then turn it on. So you want to demonstrate the how it works?
Yeah, are you ready to get wet?
Yeah, let's get wet. All right, so what we'll do is we'll turn this thing on right there. You hear that?
Barely.
So it's still priming right now, so you kind of, get it to go a little bit. So once it's primed up, release the hook there. Show that right there. Boom. All right, now you have 90 psi the whole time. Now the big thing is, I don't know if you see this, that there is no bicycle valve in there, so we don't need that. What I've discovered is that this creates a back pressure. So I always hint to open this up, turn that on, open that pressure relief valve, leave that on while you're using this system. And what it does is it relieves that back pressure. Can you hear that going on and off?
Yeah, it's very slightly. I mean,
Yeah,
it sounds almost like
quiet.
a fish tank pump.
Exactly. It's very quiet. So you just it just catches up with itself. It'll stay on while you're using it. And then stop. So
Cool.
when you're done with it, yeah. So when you're done, you can just turn it off. Release the pressure out. Then you're done.
How long does the battery last?
So this battery, and that's the most common thing that people are asking. Like, well, I don't want to deal with batteries and stuff like that. But believe it or not, Eric, I've had this battery, the same one, I've been using for 2 weeks.
Okay,
2 weeks, and I've worked every day, every job, 8 hours a day, and it's still
that
working.
means 2 weeks and it's still working perfectly. So, what would you say expectation should be battery life?
40 hours, 40-hour work week, right? So I haven't really tested like how long it would actually work at full spray for that length of period. But you got to understand that when you're at a job and we're spraying a window, it's not constant, right? So it's a spray here, spray there, a little longer of a spray. So you have what?
Right.
The whole day, maybe you're using the actual sprayer for an hour and a half. So okay. I would say it's probably going to last you a week.
Month?
A week if you use it all day long in doing cars, spraying things out. I would say the whole week you could have the battery charged.
But I mean, if you're using a sprayer on like flat glass, for example, you said an hour and a half out of a day, and it lasts like 40 hours. I mean, that's a month, at least almost a month worth of usage.
Yeah,
it could be 2 weeks. It could be a month. It depends on you.
Exactly. Yeah. How much square footage you actually are spraying, how you want to spray out the sides of your window. Oh, I didn't mention though that I do only residential and commercial. I don't do cars anymore.
Okay.
But this is definitely for cars, PPF for sure. We've even I have one of my clients, one of my good friends, Cedro from ADS window tinting. He bought 6 of these, and he uses one, and he puts hot water in one of them and uses it with the PPF.
So a couple questions we could knock out. Sean asked, what's the lifespan of the pump? What are the internals made out of to avoid corrosion? What's the expectations out of that pump?
That's a great question. So this system is my own system. I just pulled this out of my truck. I've been using this for a year. And this thing actually works better than it did when it was brand new. So it's kind of like a new car, like you get in there, you got to break it in, and then once it's working, it really, this is such a great system. So this has been a year, and you should get the. I don't know. I don't know how long this will last. I mean, I've had pumps for 2.5 years. Like I said, I've been using for about 2.5. So I haven't had any problems with any of my pumps. But the other next question I'm sure people are going to say is, what's the warranty?
You didn't get a what's the warranty, but that's a very good question.
So the warranty on the this system itself is 90 days. So anything that goes wrong with this, we'll replace it. No questions asked. You just tell me what you need and we'll replace it for you. The pump itself will have a 1-year warranty. No fault warranty. As long as you're not sticking, like a corrosive acid or something through the pump, you should be good to go. But this can actually, I think your other question was, what can you put through their corrosiveness or rust or anything like that? I haven't had any problems with any of that. This is a true water pump, and it's a quality professional water pump. It's not the ones you buy on Amazon. Not at Home Depot. It's not none of that stuff. This is, I mean, we've sourced and searched and matched these products together.
And then you mentioned the batteries. Are these like regular 9-volt batteries, or are they special batteries that would be bought from you?
They're 12-volt batteries.
12-volt. Okay.
Yeah, 12-volt batteries that are just used in any tool. This one specifically you have to buy the batteries from me to fit onto this onto that thing right there. So it has to fit onto there. So it's kind of a proprietary thing I got going on.
So Marco asked if he's able to buy extra batteries. You sell batteries by themselves, yeah?
Absolutely, yeah. You can buy extra batteries on the website.
It
comes with one battery, and I'll show you what you get when you buy the system.
Okay. Same time, and also just to note, we're going to announce a giveaway that True Spray Systems is doing. So at some point we'll go over how you can win a full setup, but I just wanted to put that out there. And I also put the website up on the video for anybody who wants to pull up pricing for anything. Yeah,
cool, man. Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. So one lucky winner is going to win this whole system, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. All right, so what you're going to get, let's just say you're on the website and you're like, you know what, I already have a tank. I already have a 5-gallon tank, and we'll talk about that tank, and I don't need it. I don't need a True Spray tank. So what am I buying? Why do I need to have this? Well, if you have an old tank and it has the old bicycle valve, and you can't use your tank without putting an air compressor to it, then you need this system. So what you're going to get is you can buy this. This comes with this. This is at $385, and you'll get that. And this is what you receive.
It's very nice.
You'll receive a charger, one battery, and you can add another battery at checkout. And then the Oasis spray tank, and then you get a little microfiber here in there for you. And right now we're doing if you buy 2 of these, 2 full systems, you'll get one of our exclusive shirts, but you can see that on the website. It's a True Crew t-shirt.
How much is one spare battery?
Spare battery, I'm not sure what that is. I can't even remember, actually. It's like $24, 20, under $30.
Okay. And it is on the website, though, like you said. Yeah.
It's on the website. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And how much is the full system, and how much is just the retrofit if you already have a tank?
So this full system right here is $585 with the tank and the pack, and then this would just be $385.
Okay.
So if you just want to buy the box, we call it the Oasis. So the True Spray Oasis, you get this whole pack right here for $385, and then or the full tank at $585. Now, what's cool too is when you're on the website, you can actually get a couple options here. When you buy the tank, we have the 3-gallon tank, we have the 2.5-gallon tank right there, and then we have the 1.75-gallon tank available. And with that, you can add 3 different things. You can add a PPF onto this. So we'll add a PPF on there, and then we'll add a ceramic coat, which really protects your graphic longevity of it. The other thing is you can add your logo. So here's a 2.5 gallon tank of mine. And then you can add your logo. So this is my company logo there. And so I'll add that on too. That's another extra $75. I'll do all the graphics for you. And that includes, all the designing and then putting it on there. So it'll be a togetherness.
Very cool. Very nice. Obviously, like a lot of people are commenting how nice the presentation is. And I think like what I take from that is like the way you even just when you open that box, the way everything looked and was presented, you know that you put an immense amount of like thought and this means a lot to you. So, you know, I transfer that to how this spray system must be thought up as well, because you wouldn't put all that effort into the box and skip on that. So
right. I feel that this is definitely a quality product. I mean, it's tried and true. I mean, I use it every day. I have not used this again for like 2 years. So when you get one, it is, I mean, it might not seem, I don't know. It's just way, I guess what I'm trying to say is it's way cooler when you get it. It's you know, like a lot of people have bought them and kind of hem-haw about using it. And the minute they turn it on, they start using it one job. They're like, what was I thinking? I mean, and what, you know, where has this been? It's changed. It's changed. Well, one, the look. So like when you walk into a house and you're carrying this system, I don't know how many times people are going like, what is that? You know, like that is really cool. So it's a conversational piece, and it makes it look professional, and it adds value to your company, especially with your logo on there, and it makes your job way more efficient. I mean, you can add or you can decrease how long you're on the job, whether it be cars or home or commercial.
Billy Murray also brought up a good point that, you know, now you could potentially fill the tank up more without having to leave room for air, which
That's true.
Less refills is a nice thing for sure. That's the whole thing.
Right. Yeah. You can fill this up all the way to the very top where it's overflowing. Shut the lid, and you can use it all the way to empty.
Tim Johnson had a really good question. Will this help the guys win the battles? So he's talking about Tinter battles. So I don't know if these are going to be used in Tinter battles, if he knows something, or I don't know. But
maybe he does know something. I don't know. Yeah, that's to come. I'm trying to get these into competition. What I was even thinking maybe to have these available for everybody at the competition and level the playing field. So everyone has to use one of these. No one has their this or that's. That would be a cool idea.
I guess just look, I think like people having options is the best in my opinion, just because then like somebody's going to see the value in something and then maybe get an edge up on somebody else because they didn't see the value. So it adds that like mental, do I want to like step it up or do I want to like go this route? And you know, like you never know is what the point. And like last time at Tinter battles, one of the things that happened was there was a point where the power went out for at least some of the people. I don't know if it was everybody, I don't remember, but at least most of the people competing, they had no heat gun. And the winning team, Robert the Torture, Boss Lady, and Mike Nord, they were shrinking with Torch. And I think they were the only ones. And basically there was a call to stop. And then I called to keep going. Wow. And there was a lot of confusion and chaos, but they just kept torching away. So this could be a scenario like that too, because you never know, something springs a leak or, you know, I don't know, who knows, but it adds another element to it. So that'll be really cool to hopefully see these at Tinter battles.
Yeah, I hope so too. I mean, I think that would be really awesome. There is some cool things about that. I'm not going to reveal that right now, but yeah, Tinter battles will just stay tuned for that too.
You know, and this is a good example of one of the things that's exciting about Tinter battles is beyond all the battles and obviously the competition and the camaraderie and the entertainment, there's also, Carlos has expressed that he wants Tinter battles to be an opportunity where people get to try out new products and like hold them and use them and try them. And that's like the best way to decide if you want to buy them. So it sounds like that this will be one of those products that you'll be able to, try and just use and see it firsthand, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, and I encourage that. I mean, like I said, I guess what I was trying to portray before is you really don't understand what this is until you use it. And it's just, it really is. It's a game changer. It's the next level of tanks or tank sprayers. So, and the neat thing too, I want to show you something that I think will blow people's minds, because you can't understand it, right? Because we're so used to, oh my God, you can't open up the tank while this is full, right? So let that prime up. Okay, so I don't know if you can see this. This is closed, right?
Right.
He's spraying. Okay, watch this. I'm gonna take the lid off, Eric. Is it gonna work?
I know it will.
90 PSI all day long, open. So you can fill your, you can change your slip solutions on the go while you're at the job site, or, you're halfway, you want to mix tanks or do whatever you want. You can take that out.
That's really cool. Yeah, Vinny was commenting he likes the fact that if his solution's not perfect, he can add a little more slip without obviously having to,
Yeah, I don't know how many times I get on a job site and it's like, it's hot out or the windows are hot and I didn't put enough slip solution in. And in the past, I'd be like, well, I got to blow my tank to put some more slip solution in. And I don't know if it's going to be right, but we'll hopefully. Now you can just change it on the fly.
Is the PSI adjustable?
It was, but I made that. Yeah, it doesn't anymore. The reason is because this is tuned from the factory, and I don't want it to be messed with. So it is what it is. Now you can change the tips out. So I have 80-degree and 90-degree tips, and then different flows. So if you find that this blue one's too much, then you can go to the yellow one. It's a little bit more restrictive, or you can go to the red one and get a lot more flow out of it. So that in particular, but I don't think you'd ever want to, adjust the pressure of this. You don't want it to be lower or higher. There's no need. It's a perfect amount of water.
Is there any, have you messed with like running this instead of to a keg to like some other water holding device or a larger keg, an even larger keg? Because it feels like this is just a really good, water system without having to like run a water system through your, facility.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You don't necessarily need this keg. If you had this connected to, let's say you take that, the valve, the straw out of this, you could just stick it into a pond, and go and just start spraying. And you got the filter in here, so that'll filter that out. I'm just kidding. You can't use pond water.
Haas asked if you make the pump. You don't make it, but you.
No, I don't make the pump.
Yeah, I imagine you don't make it, right?
Yeah, a lot of this stuff is, obviously most of this stuff you can buy. You can buy the brass sprayer. You can buy the hoses. You can do all this stuff. The things you can't buy is the on-off switch, the battery and the pump, and this bag and stuff like that. So a lot of people are like, "Oh, I can build that, for $30." I got a guy on my YouTube channel that said I can make this thing for $30. Okay, maybe you can, but
right.
Yeah, I don't make the pumps, but they're made for me.
Okay, got it. Yeah, it's popular on Reddit right now. Like people will be sharing, like, I grew this, like, cotton, then I threaded it, and then I like wove it, and then I, like saying like I grew it from these seeds all the way to this fabric. And like that's like a popular like thing. So it made me think of when you were like, didn't actually make it because I imagined you like, like pounding the metal and rolling it out.
Yeah, no, yeah. I do a lot of the soldering.
Okay.
I do put a lot of stuff together, so it takes me quite a bit to build this tank. It's not, and I have a full-time business too. So this is it's been stressful to try to get these two companies to going and continue my other job because I am busy, but it's fun, it's satisfying, and like you said, I mean, you can see it in the end result that I'm passionate about this. That I think this is going to be a winner and a game changer.
So how is that process for you of, running essentially two separate businesses and only having one set of 24 hours in the day? How do
Yeah,
you do that? How's that going?
I'm just a I don't know. I'm a go-getter, right? So I'm just make the time. So I try. Well, this makes my jobs go quicker, so I can get home to start making more of these. But yeah, it is definitely a challenge. I'm in my workshop building these things at nighttime when my whole family's hanging out. And then I wake up and go to work and come back, and any amount of spare time, I'm building this True Spray systems.
How long from when you were like, I think this is a great idea, I want to start this as a business, until you like started that ball rolling? Was it pretty instant, or did it take kind of a long time of pondering?
It took me a year and a half of sourcing the right products, building the graphics. So I'm a graphic designer. I went to school for graphic design. So what's really cool is that I was able to utilize, my talent to build the graphics, to build the logo, and to do all this stuff. So it was fun. Yeah. What was your question again?
I was just, like, because I think everybody has ideas and things that they might want to pursue. And a big step in ever getting there is that first step. And when you have obviously a full-time gig and you have a family and you want to start something that's second, you're not able to add time to your day. So I was just curious, like, sometimes people think about things for 5 years or longer before they make a move. Some people, it's like, I thought about it and I was on the computer and I was sourcing parts, and it was like that weekend I was testing something, it's like, no right or wrong. I was just curious because you're obviously very meticulous. This doesn't look thrown together. It looks like you put a lot of effort into it. It's very easy, like, to focus on one of the hardest things, I think, when you're developing something, anything new, even if it's not brand new, but you're doing something, is kind of like not saying anything, right? Like, first thing you want to do is like, you make one step forward and you're like, you want to show people, you want to be like, look at this, look what I did. This is going to be better, but look at it right now. And like, I think it takes a lot of discipline. It's something that I've practiced sometimes, is like, hey, I have this thing I'm working on. I'm not going to say anything until it's really done. So it's not like just like you finish the spray keg and you're like, hey, I want to get it out there. You finished the Oasis setup and I want to get it out there. It's like you went through the packaging and the detail and the print, and it wasn't rushed because you printed on the inside of the box. So that means you weren't like in a rush just to get it in a box.
Yep.
You really thought about that. So I think
it's even on the bottom too. So kind of talks about it. But yeah, you're right.
So that's why I was kind of curious, like, how long has this been living until it got to its completed stage? Which is it done? Is it 100% done? Everybody can just buy them and they'll start shipping, or what?
It'll never be 100% done. We're always innovating and thinking of the newer product. I mean, I have a couple new things even that I'm building right now. Just to be one step ahead of myself, I guess. But yeah, dude, I guess, I mean, I've been in the martial arts since I was 8 years old. So I've learned discipline and I've learned time management. And that's why, I mean, all of us out there who own their own business, I mean, I give you props. It takes a lot, right? It takes a lot to run a business, and to be professional and to be good at it. So, I mean, this took a lot of thinking, and there was a lot of times I wanted to quit, and there's a lot of doubt in my head, like this isn't going to work, or I run through something and it just totally fails and it ruins me, right? And I'm like, this is, I almost give up. But a year and a half of just back and forth, and honestly, before SEMA show, it wasn't ready because I had some packing that I wanted to do in the foam piece in here, for instance. This foam in here, I didn't have that when I sent out my first 6, and I'm like, it has to be a little more professional. And then I've added some decals, like on this, some stickers everywhere just to kind of label and brand it. So it was just constant evolutioning this tank. So I wasn't ready. I never was ready. So I think at SEMA show, I was kind of just pushing for that and getting everything ready. And now I'm ready.
Is there a patent on this? Somebody asked. Maverick asked.
You can't patent this.
Okay.
Because, so the thing is that you'd have to have a use patent and a design patent. And those are just way too much money. I don't even know. It wouldn't be worth it. And then the problem is that, let's say China gets a hold of this idea and they make it. How am I going to sue them? How am I suing? How am I suing somebody in Germany that stole my idea? Or even here, do I have the money? Do they have the money to go to court and hire lawyers? So, is this thing going to be copied? Probably, but we're the original. I'm out here first, so I want to be the Kleenex, the Windex, the true spray of them all.
Cool. Do you want to let's fill everybody in on how they could win a setup?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
So I think it's quite a goose chase, we'll call it. I call it the scavenger hunt free giveaway. So what you're gonna do, and this will be, I guess you're gonna post this on the rules.
You mean bring it up on screen, right?
Well, you can do that, but I mean,
I don't know if I can do that, to be frank.
No.
So I don't.
Afterwards.
Oh, after, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So this will be exclusive to whoever's watching this podcast. So your chances of winning will be a little bit better than if I just blast it out there. But what I want you to do is go to my YouTube channel. I want you to watch all 3 videos. I want you to subscribe and like all 3 videos. And then I want you to comment on all 3 videos. Okay. Next, I want you to go to the Facebook page. I want you to like my Facebook page. And then post a comment on one of the pictures saying, I want one of these systems now. Then you'll go to True Spray Systems Instagram, and you will follow that page, and you'll make one comment on one of the posts, any post that you want. Then you'll go to my website, and you'll subscribe to our newsletter found on the front page. Then you're going to go to the under systems, you'll go to complete systems. You'll look at which system you would love to win. So either the 1.75 gallon, the 2.5, or the 3 gallon. You're going to get the complete system. So pick that out, and then you're going to go into the apparel section and pick out the shirt you want, and tell me what size you want of that shirt. Then finally, you're going to go to the. I know.
So, Haas said, I already forgot the first thing. You don't have to worry about that, Haas. This is meant to be a scavenger hunt. So you don't have to worry about that. All these steps are going to be posted. And I feel like even once we do a little recap, it's going to make perfect sense, but it'll be posted.
Perfect sense. But the last thing is to go to the contact page, give me all your information, tell me what system you want, what t-shirt you want, what size you want. And the winner will be announced January 15th, and they'll get their dream package. Deadline for this will be December 31st. I know that was a lot, but yeah.
So there you go. And we'll just post it in the comments, and we'll maybe, I don't know if it lets you pin the comment, but we'll try and pin it as well. But you'll just
I
find
also
that
wanted to, yeah, I wanted to talk about the 3-gallon versus the 5-gallon. I know a lot of people have 5-gallon tanks. And I'm surprised actually someone didn't ask, why don't you have a 5-gallon tank? The reason is because those 5-gallon tanks are heavy. And in the past, you would have to almost have a 5-gallon. Can you imagine having a 3-gallon tank and
empty?
You would be able to fill it at what, 1.5 gallons, and then it'd be gone. So that's why we don't need a 5-gallon anymore. You can just you don't need a 5-gallon. You can just fill up this 3-gallon all the way, and you have about as much as you would normally with a 5-gallon. So
that's cool. Hey, anything lighter to not have to like carry around, like you said, for flat glass.
I know. That's why
5 gallons, different ball game.
Yeah, I did a. I carry my 2.5s now because the 3-gallon's even too heavy, just to lug around. But I used about a 3-gallon or 2.5 gallon for a big job, commercial graffiti film job I did the other day. And it lasted pretty well.
So I'm going to put the website back up for anybody who wants to just go and get one. But I know you're working on other innovations, but essentially they're ready to ship. If somebody wants to go on the website right now and purchase one.
Yeah, we're ready to go.
Ready to go.
Ready to go.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. One more cool thing before I forget. When this is on, right, and you're spraying. So what we suggest is never to, well, not never, but just try to decompress the hose, right? So it makes it easier to wind up and put on to put on here, right, when you're done with it.
I mean, I do that with my garden hose. Like, you don't want to leave pressure in a hose anyway.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to leave pressure in here, but the cool thing is two cool things about this. Once you're done and you're like, well, I'm all done, I can't get anything wet. Well, open this up and spray in there. Decompress it inside there, right?
Yeah.
And then the secondary is, let's say I just put some slip solution in there, and I'm like, well, do I shake it or what do I do? Oh, go like this. I'm stirring the slip solution up right now. Yeah, so we'll just take that off, spray that out, and you're good to go.
Dig it.
Wrap that up. Again, I wanted to show you this too here, is you can take this. This is my old tank. So, we talked about, well, I got my tank. How can I use one of these? Well, here you go. Pop that off. Get that on there. Turn that on. Runs off of pretty much any keg. This is my old keg. There we go. Any other questions?
Let's see. If you forget to shut the switch off, will it shut off after not being used for a little while?
No, and it won't drain the battery either. I've left my switch on for 2 days, came back and was still charged.
Is there any risk of if it's on, I guess it unloading, that's not really like a real risk. Like, how's the handle going to get pressed?
Right.
And you forgot to leave the switch on. Like, that's a rough day.
Yeah, I've had my tank in my truck,
Mhm.
and it's in the switch turned on. The only thing that I think would be worrisome, I guess, is if this was off the tank. Like, what I do is I take mine off,
Mhm.
and then I store mine in my truck, right? So I can bring
Okay, that
my
makes
tanks in
sense.
and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't leave this on the tank because I'm traveling around in my truck. But in an automotive shop or something, you'd have this connected all the time, no big deal. But when I'm traveling with this, I'm worried about the on off switch turning on
Mhm.
while I'm going. So one thing to do is just to maybe keep it pressurized. Keep it pressurized if you take it off like this, and because if it turns on, see, it's turning on and off right now, and nothing's happening. So it's not going to burn the pump out. But if I depress this,
Got it.
and then I turn it on, it's going to go on forever. It's going to run in your truck and burn this pump out. So that's about the only thing that I would worry about. But again, I've had it for a year and it's never happened to me. So you just got to,
So let's kind of run through, because some people kind of joined the stream late.
Yeah.
Brian had asked, he said almost everyone has a tank by now. Can you buy the pump and batteries by themselves? Yes,
Absolutely.
and yes, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You're going to buy, Brian, right?
Yes.
This is what you're going to buy. You're going to buy this right here. Don't worry about buying this. And then you're getting this.
Oops.
So you're going to get this. You're going to get this whole system. You're going to get a charger. You're going to get a battery. You're going to get the Oasis spray tank, which is basically this. And then you'll be able to stick that onto any your existing tank.
Right. So you can buy the whole setup, or you can just buy the Oasis setup,
Correct.
which is an add-on to any tank. Joshua Reeves asked if it runs on batteries. It does run on batteries, 12-volt battery that is retrofitted, that you buy from True Spray Systems. You can buy it from their website, and you can buy as many as you want to have extras, and they can last anywhere from a week to a month, depending on your usage.
Exactly. Yeah. And once again, they'll come in a nice little battery pack like that. So again, the on switch on, you leave this thing fully engaged, it's not going to burn the battery out.
And then Nipsey asked what type of battery and charger. So it's a 12-volt battery that you retrofit, and it comes with a charger?
Yeah, so it'll come with this charger here. And it's just a 12-volt battery, a tool battery. The only thing is that because of what we call the true source, or the on-off switch, it fits only this battery.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go over the price and the warranty one more time, if you don't mind.
You bet. So the price for this system, just this right here. So let's say you bought this $385, this system here. Okay, and then with this and the is $585, so $200 more for the tank.
Okay, and then
warranty wise,
go ahead.
Oh yeah, warranty wise, you're gonna get a there we go. You're gonna get a 90-day warranty on everything here: charger, hoses, sprayer, whatever's in there. 90 days, no fault. Anything doesn't work, we're gonna replace it for you. And then you'll get a 1-year warranty on the pump itself, and that's about the only thing that would really, I think, wear out over time. And of course, everything wears out over time, but you'll get that 1-year warranty, no fault, as long as you didn't run some corrosive liquid through there, or you didn't
such as like lighter fluid and coffee.
Yeah.
Those were two things that were suggested in the comments, were lighter fluid, I think, and coffee. So
absolutely, coffee would be awesome.
And then Billy Murray asked about the battery. He asked if it's I guess it's Li-ion or Li-Po battery. Is that the right
Yeah,
way to?
lithium ion. It's a lithium ion
Okay.
battery. And it's again, it was yeah, it's matched to the pump. So the battery power is matched to the actual pump. And that's another thing that took a while to figure out. It wasn't just I'm going to throw a water pump together with a battery and boom, there we go. It could work, but you know.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's see. If there's any other questions, obviously we're in no rush here. Is there anything else you wanted to show? I was curious. You and like I said, we're in no rush. You mentioned Tinter battles and these being at Tinter battles. Let me pause that question. How long will Joshua is asking? Joshua Reeves. How long will a full charge run? If you could go over that.
Okay, so a full charge. This is my personal one, so that's why it's a little dirty and used. But this one, the battery that was in here, I've had for 2 weeks, and it's still, I haven't charged it. It's still going, and I've been working 8-hour days for 10 days. So it's not, you know, a lot of people say, oh, you know, I don't want to get into this battery system, you know, because then I got to charge it and it's going to go dead and whatnot. No, surprisingly, it lasts, I would say 40 hours or a full week. You're going to get a full charge out of it, full usage all day long for a week at least.
And then 385 is it's not with the tank. That's just for the Oasis, which can work with any tank. The price with the tank is
$585.
Right. So $200 for the tank.
Yeah, for the 3-gallon tank. Yeah, and then you can then you label your, you know, put your company label or company logo on there. So it'll come like this. It'll come with the True Spray and then your logo, and then we positioned it on the tank. So when the where is that thing? So when your Oasis is hooked to this, that your logo will be sticking out towards the customer when you're at their house. So that's an added value to that. Oh, another thing is I put an indicator. So one a black cap, so you know which post to hook this to, right? And then an indicator, blue indicator line, so you know where to attach this thing through, so you're not never questioning. So it's just an easy, you know, just kind of do it in your sleep type thing.
Mitch Goldman is one of the potential competitors of Tinter Battles. He wanted to know if he can shoot a competitor with it from 2 cars away. So does the 90 PSI, is that going to reach 2 cars away, or is not a good choice?
He'll have a nice shower. Yeah.
Okay. So the answer is yes, Mitch.
Yeah.
And then, so yeah, 385 is everything except the tank, and then the tank's $200. Jesse asked if you offer different color hoses and different spray triggers, plastic, or is it just the brass?
We're only going to do brass. It'll just be too much to offer right now. So again, and I know we talked about this before. How long did it take to build this, do all this stuff like that? I mean, yeah, it's almost too much, right? So you gotta say, okay, just one thing first. Let's just do the brass sprayer because everybody wants a brass sprayer, I would think, right? I mean, that's the ultimate. You know, I think the plastic sprayers had their use a while ago, and they do break. They don't last as long. There's problems with them, right? They're cheaper, and then the only benefit from a plastic one is that you scratch or ding something with, hitting it against something. But again, I've never had any problem with this, and these are bulletproof. Yeah.
And then
I mean,
Josh,
if there was enough demand, and people were saying, I want the plastic sprayer, I want this and that, then yeah, we could build that. But for right now, this is just the system that we have.
and
But as far as
then
hoses too, you know,
mhm.
let's address the hoses. I mean, the flat hose is probably the number one hose out there. And it's tried and true. The other hoses out there, I think, are subpar. I've tried a lot of them, and they're not the quality. Don't last, balloon up with pressure and whatnot. So these are kink free. What's unique about mine, I think, than anybody else's is that it's a 1/4 inch hose rather than a 3/8. So you have a small hose to work with. It's just a nicer, workable hose. In the future, I do have, again, in the innovations of the things that are coming about, I'm working on another colored hose.
How long is the hose?
15 foot. Plenty of
Perfect for
it's just there's plenty. If you do 25 foot, it's too long. You're tripping all over it. You do any short, it just doesn't get to the places you want to go. 15 foot was what we have worked out as the best length. Good question. Yeah.
all right. So it's good for, they're talking about sprayer soak wars. I feel like that might be a new segment that ends up being at the Tinter battles, is some sort of sprayer soak war. That's why they wanted to know
Right.
how long the, no, I'm just kidding.
Well, yeah, and you don't
can
have to
you
worry
do
about the
custom
pressure,
length?
right?
Say again?
What's that? Go ahead.
Oh, Jordan asked if you could do a custom length, if that's possible or no.
Yeah, you just hit me up in on the email, and when you order, just tell me, order. Well, yeah, just contact me or call me. The phone number's on my website, and you can contact me and say, hey, I want a 50-footer. I'll put a 50-footer on there. And then when you order it, we'll just add that to the price. Yeah, absolutely.
So that's nice. I mean, because, and can you change connectors?
For which one? Where?
It's a good question, Jamal. Which connectors? Oh, for like, I guess replacing the brass with like a stainless steel, or do you mean the plastic where it connects to the tank? He said like stainless steel, the connector. So maybe it's where it connects to the tank.
Oh, you mean this one?
I'm guessing that's the,
okay. I know what he's talking about. Yeah. So the post connector here, plastic versus yeah. So if you want it, the stainless ones are what 10 times the amount of money that this is. So it's something that you actually don't need, but if you want it for a status type thing, they are cool. They will fit onto the post. Yeah, absolutely.
and Tim asked, is the logo wrap included if I just need my logo to be added to the other side? And if not, what logo comes with it?
Okay, so the logo that you get is this. It's just a true spray all the way around, both sides, and it's positioned in the way that when you put this on, able to see both logos, and the true spray is not interfering with that. So that's what you get, just at tank only, right? If you wanted to add your company logo, it's $75 and that includes the design, 2 proofs, and then 2 proofs to like of your logo. Do you like that? Do you like how it's how we designed it, and then 1 proof for what it's going to look like on the tank, and then we'll print it up and send it to you, put it on for you.
Keep the questions coming regarding the true spray system. Yeah. But in the meantime, while those questions are coming in there, I do want to get your thoughts. We talked about Tinter battles. Have you been following along with Tinter battles and teams?
Yeah, I'm actually new to the Tinter battles, and this whole thing, right? So I've been a window tinter for 20, well, let's just say 30 years, right? So I didn't really know anybody or know what's going on. I just kind of stayed to myself, used my manufacturer of window film that I use, and then go to the dealer conference of that manufacturer. So I kind of just didn't really know what was going on. But building this thing has forced me to get involved with everybody, which is just really cool to see the whole world of tint and a lot of outstanding people out there. It's great. It's great to see it. I'm kind of on the other side of this whole thing, and appreciative of everybody and yeah, everybody's business. So so we're looking at the tinter battles. That looks pretty awesome. I'd like to get involved with that.
And just curious, who has stood out to you that you plan on voting for? One or two people, just being specific.
Oh my gosh, I don't know. I mean, I'm just still learning, so
I can go over everybody who's potentially,
sure.
And then if you just, so I don't know if you're familiar with Marco Cazorla, the man who doesn't sweat, the film trainer.
Yep.
Yep. And then, like, I don't know, do you think you'd vote for him or not really? Probably not. Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Why would I vote for him? He's all that anyways.
Have you seen this Jordan Shady J character?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you staying shady and you're going to vote for him, or are you?
Depends on if he's using the tank or not. I don't know. I mean, that's a one up, right? If you're using the tank,
definitely a one up.
Yeah, I would say the person that's going to win is going to be using the True Spray systems.
The person that's going to win
the tinter battles.
Oh, okay. So you're calling that the winner will be a True Spray user.
Yeah, I think so.
I like that. Have you ever been on a TV show before?
Yes.
Which one?
Oh my God, I don't know. Let's not go there.
Okay. Stephen Williams just feels like he recognizes you from a TV show or something.
You know what's weird is that I'm a man of many faces. A lot of people, I mean, and this happens all the time. People come up to me and say, "Hey, Joe, what's up?" I'm like, "Joe," or yeah, I look like so many people, I guess, that people think that I remind them of whatever. Yeah, so it's crazy.
Are you familiar with Mitch Goldman? And
yes.
Lawrence, do you think are you gonna vote for them?
I'm not gonna reveal who I'm voting for.
Okay, fine. Just so everybody's aware, there's going to be the potential to vote in 6 groups. You can join all 6 groups, vote 6 times, and make your life easier. So when I'm asking who you're going to vote for, you could pretty much keep saying yes because you have so many votes. But I'm just saying you have up to 6 votes for anybody who is and you can put all 6 towards one team or spread it on 6, obviously.
Yes.
Okay, Cody has a good question. What if Team Hozilla wins? Well, I want to answer that. They could have retrofitted the Oasis system and be using their tank with the True Spray system. So that sounds like what would happen, Cody.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Yeah, and I'm not here to step on anybody's toes with tanks. I'm here to revolutionize. Hose. Yeah, exactly. So I'm here to revolutionize. So what's cool is he can use this on his system. Yeah.
Let's see.
To advance the industry with a product tool that'll help people look more professional and get things done in a.
A lot of positive feedback.
That's good.
Paige just said, it's an amazing product, super cool setup, and I think overall, like some of the standouts, if you're just joining now, is like it's a non-pressurized system. It can be used with any tank you already have, pretty much. You can, it's open. It could be open. It's non-pressurized, so you're filling it up with more water and slip solution. You're getting more out of each fill, and you don't have to carry a pump or a compressor around and deal with that. You're just putting it right on there, and it's available on TrueSpraySystems.com. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah. Everything's available now. Everything's in stock. We're ready to ship. And I guess we should address the price, right? I mean, that's kind of what's maybe hinders people from purchasing or something like that. But I was thinking today, I'm like, you could do a car for a customer with ceramic for $500-$600 and buy one of these tanks. It'll pay for itself. This will pay for itself with one job. So
yeah, the price thing's ridiculous. Like, not ridiculous because it's fair that like somebody would be price concerned. What I mean is,
yeah,
if the product fulfills the function and the efficiency, the price is out the window at that point. So just being able to try it or use it and know of it, its value essentially makes the price. You know, it's either worth every penny or it's worth nothing. There's not really in the middle, I feel like, right?
Yeah, yeah. And everybody who's bought one has said it's well worth the money. It's paid for itself. It's amazing.
Can you turn the pump on again? Jeff was asking how much noise it makes.
It's actually pretty quiet. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Here, let me see. Can you hear that?
Would it sound like a coffee machine or like we said earlier, like a fish tank? Is that fair?
I would say it's maybe a little louder than a fish tank. Okay. Pump, you know. It's not that loud, surprisingly. So it is pretty quiet. It's not stealthy, but it's quiet.
Cool.
Yeah, again, it's open right now. And we're working it. I'm getting my whole shop wet. Yeah. So that's the unique thing, right? So this is pumping out 90 PSI all the way from full, completely full tank to empty, 90 PSI. Never fluctuates. It can be, the lid can be open. You never have to use an air compressor again. I mean, how cool is that? To never have to worry about your lid being off or on, the compressor, pressure fluctuations. It's all there. It's consistent.
So price aside, let's if you don't mind, Brian brought up a concern, which was, he said, the warranty for him is a deal breaker. He said he has lifetime warranties on all his tanks, and he would expect at least a 2-year warranty. Now, let me ask you this. Has anything failed so far, whether it be yours or one you've mailed? And let's start there, I guess. Has anything failed? Has there been issues like where something, like what basically, to me, I want to go know this. When I buy something and it's a warranty, I go, okay, warranty lasts that long. And if I'm concerned, I'm going to go, what is the potential after that warranty? Is it, an alternator and it's $800, or is it like an air ride system and it's $15,000? Those are the kind of things you run through your head. You go, it's no big deal. It's a battery. It's $80. You swap it out or whatever. So what are the potential costs that you could see beyond warranty, and why did you set it at the length it is, the term it is now?
The manufacturer's warranty on the pump is 1 year, so I'm offering that. The product itself, 90 days, just because nothing. I mean, if anything is going to happen to it, it's going to happen within the 90 days. I would think. These are wear and tear items, right? You're constantly. I mean, you have sharp knives. You could slice the hose and say it's under warranty. I can't be replacing things like that. Yeah,
that can't be a warranty thing for sure. But what you just said was something I don't know that everybody knows, is the pump itself has a 1-year warranty.
Yeah, right. The pump has a 1-year manufacturer's warranty. And of course, I'm here to help you guys out, man. I'm not here to rip anybody off or go, well, too bad, you bought it, get better buy another one. There's circumstances that I'm going to work with you. I'm a small company. I'm a tinter just like you guys. So I'm here for you to help you guys out. So let's just say 3 years down the road and something happens. You call me up and you say, hey, Bruce, this is what happened. I mean, I can't believe it. I'll send you out a new pump. I don't really care. I mean, I'm a fair guy.
Right.
We'll help you out. Now, what you did bring up is the tank. So the tanks have a lifetime warranty. And again, I'm, the web just got up. We're new at that, so the warranties we around with that. And thank you for the question because, or the concern. The more I hear from people what they want, I can change my policy. It's me. I can change the policy. So with that, lifetime warranty on the tank itself. Okay. 1 year warranty on the pump and then 90 days for everything else.
And frankly, like the way you just explained it now, that warranty sounds very different than I kind of interpreted because like you just said, the tank is a lifetime. The pump is 1 year. So it's a 1 year on that pump. And frankly, the rest of it, like the thing you mentioned was like if somebody cuts the hose, if it was day 2 and you cut the hose, to me, that's not a warranty. Like,
no,
I mean, it's nice that you would even think to do that, but like cutting it is not like a normal within warranty of anything. You take a knife to absolutely anything and you've just voided your warranty.
Yeah.
So I think it's very fair. I think the concern's more like, what can break on its own that would just feel unfortunate at your doing of your own.
I don't think anything could break in here. I mean, I toss my thing around. So, I take this thing off of this. I take this off when I'm done and I throw it in my truck. And I've been doing this for a year and a half. I mean, there's nothing really in here that could really break unless, you just tossed it. And I don't even know because the bag is ballistic vinyl with neoprene. It's well made and it protects all of the items in there. So yeah,
that's so nice.
I wouldn't worry about it too much. Again, I think we should address that because people get caught up with, well, I don't want to buy the whole system. I have a tank already. Well, here we go. Here's my old tank. I'm going to retrofit this right onto my old tank. Pop that in. Turn that on. Oops, I had it on. It self-primes itself right the new tank. Now, usually when you change out the bag from one bag or one tank to another, this tank's not primed. So you kind of have to depress this, kind of get it going, then it'll stop because you need to prime the system to the tank, if that makes any sense.
We have battery life candle. We have a battery life question.
Yeah.
Let's go over it.
So battery life, charge it up. Should charge up in about 3 hours. And the battery, again, this is my personal bag that I've been using for a year. So this is the condition of a year-old bag. And I've used this for 2 weeks now, this battery, and it's still charged.
5 days a week.
5 days a week, 8 hours a day, constant going.
What kind of per square footage, Jeff was asking, do you think?
Well, I did, just for instance, on Friday, I did 600 square feet. That's one day. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe let's just say 500 square feet a day for 10 days, and this battery is still charged. Now I can't say that it's all different, but surprisingly, this battery lasts quite a long time. It doesn't take too much to run this pump. Again, that's why, because I've matched these components over that year and a half of development so that this runs efficiently and effectively.
Vinny asked about a coupon code for the live stream. Vinny, just so you know, in case you missed it, there is actually a giveaway, a totally free giveaway just for this live stream. And we're going to be posting.
You want to win one of these? Yeah. You want to win one of these? A full tank? Yeah. Follow the scavenger hunt.
Follow the scavenger hunt. We'll post all the details in the comments right after the stream is over. And maybe we'll put it obviously like in the Tint Wizdom community as well, so we get like more eyes. Because unless you just want to put in the comments, I don't know. Whatever you want, we'll do.
Yeah, either way.
Cool.
Yeah, so that would be pretty nice to get this into Tinter battles.
Well, I'm sure that's not going to be a problem based on the comments. There's a ton of interest in people getting to try it out, and it sounds like a ton of people want to use it. I know
that's great.
The Texas Tint Master team, Johnny Blades and Crypto Pete, expressed that they fully support it and look forward to using it.
Awesome, guys. So, yeah, thank you. Yeah.
And Johnny has a good chance of winning, I would say. Johnny's team. So he's been very active. Bullying the other teams, trying to,
Yeah. So what I would say is get one of these in your hands. Go to truespraysystems.com, get one of these so you can take that to the Tinter battles and have an edge up on your competition.
Where are you located?
You'll look good. Where are we located? In California.
What part? Southern? You said Southern California. What part?
Yeah, Southern California. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Cody Becker was just asking. I don't know if he wants to come grab one from you and try it out.
Want to come grab one and save the shipping? Absolutely. Yeah. You just contact me. Contact me on the website.
I would love that, Cody.
Yeah, you can call me or email me on the support@truespraysystems.com and I'll accommodate you guys, man. Yeah, for sure.
Cool.
I'm here for you guys.
Cool. And once again, the website is truespraysystems.com. And Bruce, I mean, thank you for doing this. I think Billy said it best earlier in the live stream. Like, I'll paraphrase, but basically, it's awesome for anybody to be innovating for things to make this industry better, to make better tools. And you are doing that. So thank you. You're not only doing that, but you're doing that very impressively, very professionally.
Yeah. Let me just put out what you guys will on this here. So you're going to win this whole system right here. That's what you're going to try to win. And it'll come with a charger. It'll come in this box here. So that's what you're getting right there. And a free t-shirt.
Cool. Well,
yeah.
You should be getting some entries, I guess, once we post the scavenger hunt in there in the comments. And
again, it'll run through December 31st. You have a chance. I'm just going to stress that I'm looking for to follow all the rules and to do everything exactly. That's what's going to get you to win. And then we'll pick the winner on January 15th. And someone will win this system right here with a t-shirt.
Cool.
Of their choice. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Bruce. It was a pleasure we got to speak a little bit at SEMA, but it was a pleasure to get to sit down and do this. And congratulations on the product launch.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Last question. How long have you been tinting?
32 years.
Okay. Jackson was asking. I was not I was just relaying the question. It was not like a
What's
final.
up, Jackson? How you doing, man? I forgot I'd be giving shout outs to people. I'm just so focused on the podcast. I forget to have fun sometimes, right?
Yeah. Do you see the comments or no?
A little bit. It's too far away, and I'm getting old now, so I need glasses.
Okay, fair enough. Well, thank you again for doing this, and I can't wait to see who the winner is and continue to see the innovations that come out of True Spray Systems.
For sure, I look forward to all this, and go to TrueSpraySystems.com and order one right now.
Yeah, be one of the first. Support Bruce and
Absolutely.
True Spray Systems and find out, what the product's like and get the edge on it. You can see that there's a lot invested into this project, a lot of thought and execution. So it's impressive.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool. All right.
Thanks.
Thank you, Bruce.
All right.
So thanks everybody for watching, but the show's not over. We're actually going to go live to Texas. We actually have the reporting squeegee with some updates regarding Tinter battles. So,
hello, Eric. This is a reporting squeegee in the middle of Gonzales, Texas, with David Matias. Sound checked right here. Is everything all right? How are you doing today?
Everything sounds good. Is everything okay? You said it was urgent, and there was some breaking news.
We have exclusive breaking news. We have sold registered 191 tickets out of the 300 available for Tinter Battles 2022. Tickets are going by fast. We recommend that you get them now and you book your hotel so that you reserve your spot at the most tintifying event of Tinter Battles 2022.
So how many tickets did you say were sold?
191 have been registered as of right now.
So am I right? There's 109 left?
If the math is correct, there is 36% of the tickets remain. They are booking fast and they are going quick.
So if you're going to go, if you're planning on going and you don't buy your tickets, there's a good chance for the next week or two you won't be able to go. There's not going to be any tickets.
Well, we have an election coming up starting on December the 14th. It will go on for an entire week that will determine the top 5 teams for Tinter Battles 2022. Now, depending on what that roster might be, there may be a spike in registrations. We do not know. We cannot guarantee that there will be tickets left. However, this is just the very beginning of what the Tinter Battles journey is. We still have a lot of developing announcements and developing segments in current talks. As soon as they are confirmed, we will be announcing them, and we do suspect that this show will be sold out with a projection of over 300 people at the event.
Wow, it's very impressive. What else you got?
Well, on other news, we are here with the relaunch and the return of Tinter Battles. We are in the shop with David Matias. David just became a Tint Wiz user, so the Texas Squeegee, which we have not seen since we arrived here, apparently did a Tint Wiz coaching with David Matias's wife, and the Texas Squeegee gave him a Texas, tintifying coaching just to get them up to speed so that they can make more money and save more time. Now, the major news that we are breaking right now is that Tinter Tour is making a relaunch and an official return as we are adding it to the first place winners of the Tinter Battles competition. Yes, you heard correctly. The first place winners of the official Tinter Battles will get a full Tintertainment production studios going to your shop to produce 2 episodic segments for the Tinter Tour for the Tintertainment Network.
That's quite the big news. That's exciting.
Yes, Eric, and as the flag says right back here, come and take it. Is the spirit of the town over here, and I'm sure will be the spirit walking into Tinter Battles 2022. Now, on other news, Tinter Battles 22 has also opened up registration with exclusive incentives for the first sponsors. There will be ad placements awarded to the first sponsors that jump on the most tintifying event, as this is going to be the most Tinters interacting in one event ever, otherwise known as Tinteraction.
Kind of incentives?
Well, we're talking about ad placement that will give them the amount of exposure not yet before seen in this industry. We are talking about fulfilling on the promises that we made on Tinter Battles 2021, except this time as Tinter Battles 2022. Double the action, double the crowds, double the exposure, double the everything.
Well, sounds pretty exciting to me. People are asking about the hangers in the background with the windshield strips. To the left, I think hangers. I don't see hangers. I see what are they called? The things you hang clothes from. But isn't it obvious what they're doing?
Eric, I don't know what kind of audience you have in there, but apparently they're not very good tinters because they are here in David Matias's official tint shop. The reporting squeegee does not know why they are confused as far as to what they're watching. This is clearly a tint shop. I don't know what kind of tinters are watching on this show.
I mean, it was Cody Becker. I don't know if you know Cody Becker.
Cody Becker, yes, I'm very familiar. He was the one who lost to Ethan from the Cookie Monster in Tinter Battles 2021, and of course lost to the Texas Squeegee as well.
That was a pretty big loss.
And
is there going to be
do not think he has recovered. Many reports have been saying that Cody has actually gone missing. He's MIA. He's out of the spotlight, but we hope that he makes his return at Tinter Battles 2022.
Is there going to be a cookie competition at Tinter Battles 2022?
As of right now, the plans for some type of eating contest are in current developments. Of course, this will depend on certain contingencies with a few people that we are currently in conversation with. However, whether a cookie contest will return or something better, I can guarantee you that one thing the Tintertainment Network is putting together is that there will be a much, much better non-tinting entertainment going on at Tinter Battles as we are launching a Tinter Battles evening reception dinner with a first ever Tintertainment talent show.
Now, I know you're part of the news. You're supposed to be impartial, right? Your job is to just take the news as it happens and then just give it to the people. So that's it. You're not partial in one way or another, right? That's what news does.
Report on the facts and let the people make up their mind.
That's it. So with that said, look, I know you're a newscaster and everything, but you're a person too. And you've been following along with Tinter Battle. So I want to know, who do you like? Which team is your pick? Moving so thus far, we're still a week away from the voting, but who do you like?
Eric, omnipotent, all-knowing Tint Wiz, you know that if I answer that question correctly, it is a violation of the Tintertainment policy that we are to report the facts, not our opinions. However, I can say that anonymous reports are saying that there are a few teams that are in the lead. And in general, the teams that have been putting out the most Tinteracting content are going to be the ones who are going to be projected to get the most votes. Now, how these teams are campaigning for votes will depend on the types of groups. Some teams are dispersing their influence across multiple groups, trying to gather up as many votes per group. However, there are some teams playing a different strategy. They are trying to concentrate their votes under one group, as Tintertainment Group has announced open invitation to friends and family of window tinters to partake and rally up votes for their team.
So I saw Jordan commented in one of the posts that he invited a lot of his friends and family into the group so that he could get votes. And I thought that was a really good move, that's a really good move, period. I think it's going to be very important that once the voting goes live, not only you want to invite people into the group, but you're going to really need to communicate with them to get those votes, because you know how Facebook is, and you can make a post and 30 people see it and 10 people engage with it and so on. But you're going to need potentially 50, 100, 200 of your friends to hopefully vote for you as a team. So it's really about execution.
Well, one of the Tintertainment best practices that we definitely put out and encourage the competitors to use is that when the polls go live, is that you tag your friends, your family down in the comment section below, ask them to vote for you so that they may see this pop up in their feed. It'll come up in their notification system, and that you will rally up more votes.
Got it. So look who showed up.
Wow, making a return, Cody Becker with the short tint and more as he comes back, hiding away from under the rock as he comes back from the Tinter Battles devastating loss. Cody, how are you doing today?
We can't hear you, Cody. Your audio is
difficulties, along with Cody Becker with Short Tint and more. It seems like there's been a little bit of a rusty return since he has not been live ever since the Tinter Battles loss that he suffered to Robert de Torture Moreno and Heineken Mike Nord.
So Cody was part of the Tinter Battle 2021 Legends, the first groups to compete, him and his father, Jared. And like you said, they did suffer a devastating... Oh, there you are.
All right. Well, before we get too far off track, I got to say, I was better till he showed up, but I am doing pretty good. Thank you, Carlos. I appreciate
Cody,
you.
You suffered a devastating loss, and that was the last time we've heard from you at Tinter Battles 21. How is life after Tinter Battles 2021? How have you readjusted to the normal world as a legend?
I suffer a little PTSD, more or less, from the cookie contest. That hurts down to the nerve. Yeah. You know, the Tinter Battles, I don't know, man. I still feel like I'm better than Carlos. The other guys, you know what? They're pretty good, but Carlos, nah, he just hasn't earned it yet. But I'm excited for this new one coming up. I'm thinking there's going to be some tomfoolery with the Texas teams here. I don't quite know what's going to go on. I don't know if Pete's bringing his plotter or what's going on, but I got to think about it a little bit.
Now, Cody, being that, I don't know if you heard, being that next year, 23, the original Legends, even like whether you won or you lost in your case, you will be able to come back. Well, no, I mean, it was a devastating loss, but beside the point, you will be able to come back for 23 and potentially compete again. Do you think you'd come back? Do you see yourself competing in Tinter Battles 23, or is it too much trauma from the first one to do it again?
Oh, no, I'm coming back. Absolutely. Trust me, I'm not that bad. I got the shakes a little bit, but I'll work through it.
And do you think you will also, I would imagine you're going to bring back Jared as your teammate this year, or next year, rather?
Of course. I got to.
Eric,
who's crypto?
Saying that one of the rising stars of Tinter Battles 2021 will be Meanie Becker, and the Tintertainment Network wants to assure that there is no age limit to compete at the Tinter Battles competition.
Ooh.
As soon as Meanie Becker is willing and ready to compete, he is more than welcome to join and find a partner and join the Tinter Battles competition.
Let's bring it on. He's already better than half the competition. Marco, Eliu, Nipsey. My brothers already can whoop all of them.
Mr. Becker, must I remind you that I am not a competitor. I am just simply a reporter reporting the facts.
Make it a three-way team battle. Austin, Cook, and Sean, what are you guys going to make a video, vlog it the whole time?
So last year, Marco was a judge, right? The man who can't sweat was a judge, and Austin Cook wasn't there, didn't compete. Sean Roche came in. Did he come in second place?
Sean Roche finished first, and he came in second along with badass Billy Ellis.
So that's an interesting thing because you pointed out, Carlos, that Robert, one of the winners.
And that my name is not Carlos. You have me confused with a different person. I am the reporting squeegee. Facts on the Tintertainment Network.
Okay, I apologize. You look like someone else. You kind of have the same, like a similar face. And it says you have one of those faces like you've seen everywhere. But point being, Sean finished first, like you said, but like first time wise, but came in second, which is really good to be done first and to get second in the competition that's really impressive. Because then you talk about like Cody, plenty of time, devastating loss. No, I'm just kidding, Cody.
Yeah, totally. You know what?
Physically in the room, you were in the worst spot. You and your dad were in the worst car you could have been in because you were at the edge and you legitimately did have a crowd of people on top of you. But that was kind of the case with everybody. You were just in the worst spot.
Every time I look over, someone's licking their finger, wiping the window, making it worse on me. Yeah, it was interesting. The cookie guy, he threw some crumbs over, trying to mess with me. It was interesting. We need some rope.
There should be rope this year. I agree.
Yeah, there's got to be.
Well, we are Tintertainment Network is proud to announce that Tinter Battles 2022 will be officially climate controlled, so that all the audience and all the members in there won't be suffering the devastating sweat losses that Cody Becker and Jared Becker were in the first one.
Well, Mr. Reporting Squeegee, there was a few times I caught myself having to spray the audience with my hose. So now that I'm going to have the true system on there, trust me,
keep them away.
Yeah, just to keep them away. Like, get back, like you do with cats and stuff. You just spray them with the hose.
So I just want to note, I did invite Mitch and Haas in here. Neither were willing to get in here, which, you know, I'm not saying it says something, but it kind of says something.
Interrupt. I just wanted to publicly state the facts. Nipsey Mitch Goldman has been reached out numerous times by the Tintertainment Network, and he has always declined to comment or declined to come on any lives to go live one-on-one with the tinted one, the Texas Squeegee.
Well, Johnny looks like he wants to join in, so I dropped the link into the comments. So we'll see who wants to.
Do I need a bounce, or can you have a
you
bunch
don't
of
need to
people,
bounce.
or I don't know how this works?
You're a Tintertainment legend. You need to
Everywhere.
stay.
Well, how do we kick the reporting squeegee guy? He's just his head. You look at it, it's just shiny.
This is because the reporting squeegee's future is brighter than you, Cody Becker.
That was a good one.
It's a very good one. All the way from Texas, you just got slapped. Like
that little squeegee ain't gonna do nothing.
I sent it to Marco too. Nowhere. He's just talking in the comments.
Dude, all these guys want to talk shit till it's face to screen, but I want to get Sean Rochi in here.
It's not how you pronounce his last name, Cody.
I'm calling it Rochi.
He was number 2 at the Tinter Battles.
Yeah, first loser.
He's a window tint warrior.
I can't. What did his window peel? Which one was it?
No, that wasn't him. That was his window didn't peel. What are you talking about? He came in number 2.
No, the controversy that Mr. Cody Becker is referring to is, of course, to the team of Rick Tallman and David Carley. There was
David.
That was it.
David.
Which Entertainment Network has not officially investigated to find the true culprit. However, either way, they did not place at the very top. So Entertainment Network decided it wasn't important enough investigation to get down to the bottom of what exactly went on. However, there may or may not be future features on its entertainment documentary featuring the Tinter Battles 2021.
Marco, check your phone. He said he would join because he was a judge and he could explain some of that controversy.
Yeah.
You just have to check your phone. That's you'll be right in here.
That would
be the perfect person to explain that controversy because I know David Carley was.
He's disappeared. David Carley, he's fallen off. He's not posting anything in Tintertainment, is he? No content, nothing.
I'm hoping there's some sort of update, whether it be from the reporting squeegee or it comes from like Bravo or wherever it needs to come from. But we need to see what happens to you legends after you're competing, the year you compete, because it's one of those things. It's like a child star. It's like they pop, they're so big, but then some people like yourself, you don't really hear from them too often.
I've been quiet. I've just been scared, just waiting for my time.
Speaking of scared.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Hello from
Johnny
all the way
Blaze.
from over here from Texas, baby. Home of the Texas Tint Masters. Hold on, guys. Got teenagers in here. All right. So here we go. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Cody. Thank you, Carlos, for your votes. I know I'm gonna count on them.
I am. Hello, please stop confusing me for the individual. I am the.
Oh yeah, thank you, Mr. Reporter. If you could tell Carlos, I appreciate him for his vote. Thank you, Cody. Again, thank you, Mr. Eric. Look, guys, it's simple like this. We're gonna go over there. If we get voted in, of course, I'm gonna stay a little humble. Who we got now?
Whoa, there we go.
Hold on.
Texas Squeegee,
Oh, yeah.
you imposter. Now you're a news guy. You're the Texas Squeegee. I don't know who the hell you are now. This guy, imposter syndrome. Forget COVID test. You're tested positive for being an imposter.
Marco Cazorla, labeled as the honorary judge and jury. However, the reporting squeegee does not know what you are looking at through those glasses, because I am not. I do not look like the Texas squeegee. I do not resemble the Texas squeegee. I am the reporting squeegee, simply reporting the facts.
This poor soul's confused.
Well,
Go
Carry
jump
on.
in the phone
Carry on
booth and go
class.
change your clothes.
You know, I'm kind of glad Johnny's here. So at least now I'm not the one with the biggest head.
Hey, don't worry about it.
Thank you.
So look, let me start it off. Look, Marco, I've been seeing you travel, training people.
Nope.
And let me tell you something, bro. I had to retrain Pete after you left, bro.
Mm.
So you may be a good judge. I don't know. I think I got a good chance. Now look here, Mr. Nipsey, you may be laughing. I saw your comment earlier saying that you warranty other bad installs, but we get a lot of installs from Louisiana coming all the way to Houston, Texas to the Camp of Champs to get done. So you got to explain that to the viewers and let them know who's the real champ. The champ is here. You may be wearing your little medallion, but that's just a yogurt cap, just like my boss said.
Oh my God.
Let's say first place.
You want
Say
to
first place.
talk about?
Look, man, I can't explain
you
what
wanna talk
happened
about
to Crypto
Louisiana
Pete.
warranty.
All right, Crypto Pete needs to go to Saturday school. All right, I can't help him out. I did my job.
Saturday school was Johnny Blaze
Crypto Pete,
at the Camp of
Saturday
Champs.
school.
I had to retrain him. I had to teach him
That's
again.
it. That's the reason. That's the reason then.
I really think you should have dropped that trainer at the end of your name. I really do.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
Stick to judging, Marco. Stick to what you're good at.
Okay, Woody.
Woody.
We are getting rated on the premises here. The reporting squeegee right now. We are going to experience these live interruptions. So the reporting squeegee is going out right now. However, again, if you want to register tickets, go to Tinters.com. On the menu, you'll find tickets before they sell out. This has been reporting squeegee signing out.
What is the squeaky noise?
All I hear was squeaky
That
toy.
guy.
That's
What is
all
that
I hear.
guy doing? That poor guy.
Nipsey,
He's
you
so
playing with your
confused.
toy again? What are you doing?
No, it's definitely Johnny. Look at his face.
I'm holding the phone one hand. No, guys.
Right.
No, it's gonna be great, guys. Man, I wish the best for everybody. I just hope that everybody gets a chance to enjoy the enjoyment. Tinter Battles 2021 was very eye-opening. I honestly didn't want to compete, but I wanted just to see people compete. But now that the opportunity came up, I took it, guys, and I appreciate, man, you guys letting me jump on here. Thank you, guys.
Well, Johnny, I look forward to seeing you compete, frankly. And
I'm not.
Well, check out, man. I'm a flat glass tinter by heart, bro. So if y'all get whooped by me, woo, y'all better start learning another career, because that's gonna be bad. I'll teach y'all how to flat glass. If that's what
let me ask you this: anybody that's planning on competing, planning on voting for anybody but themselves?
Yeah, I'm gonna vote for Montana for sure. Montana and Nipsey.
Yeah, I actually.
Damn.
Mitch, you're on mute.
Oh well, all 6 of my votes are going to somebody else. I'm not voting for myself.
Yeah, same
Look at
here.
this
Same
guy.
here.
He's such a class act.
Nah, for real, I'm not voting for myself. Other people can vote for me, and I will allow it. It is no problem. But I will not vote for myself, because I do not feel a competitor should be voting for himself.
Yeah,
True.
no, for sure. Plus, I gotta give the other guys a chance,
Yeah, give everybody else a chance, man. That's what we here for. We here to. I mean, we can sit here and talk shit about each other all day, but in the end, we here to help each other out.
Wait, so Johnny, you're a flat glass guy? You just started doing cars? I mean, no, for real. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So check this out, guys. So the backstory. I mean, I started doing window tinting on cars. 3 years after that, I got introduced to the real money, aka flat glass. and then I just started doing that. I came back. I got burnt out. I got burnt out. And I went to do something else. Quickly, I found out that was I need to go back to window tinting, and I got to Carlos's shop, man. So, and it's been good. It's been good.
Nice.
I've learned.
That's cool.
I learned a lot more. I've gotten a lot of confidence. I got a lot of confidence in myself and a lot of confidence in the installs over time, working at the shop that I work at, which is the Camp of Champs, Texas Tint Master team.
So you said you learned more? Who would you
I
go
learned
to?
a
Because
lot.
we all know it wasn't Carlos.
It's bringing the horse to the water. You know what I mean? I was thirsty. So, I learned a lot, man, through trial and error. Plus, man, a lot of Carlos. I'll tell you what, man. Carlos taught me how to be more efficient, if that makes sense, and a little bit faster than what I used to be.
I didn't know
But
Carlos was big in the flat glass game.
Nice,
You know,
guys. I
Tim,
gotta
the
go.
field board
I'm
ain't
cooking
gonna
some
get you
steaks.
one.
I'll see you guys soon. Later, guys.
Oh,
Hey,
over here living his best life.
Bye, Marco.
Adios, Papa.
Blaze, Tim,
So-
the field board ain't gonna get you to win it, though.
No, man, don't need no pill board because, hey, man, I see you window tinting under porches, under a tarp, man, and I used to do that, and I tell you, I ain't gonna lie, man, I'll do it today. You know what I mean? Like that's just you got to get your money when you got to get your money, man. You can't just like a shop is not gonna stop nobody. You know what I mean? From what they know how to do. You are the shop, and if you have that mentality, man, you can make it anywhere, bro. I got into this trade because someone told me as long as there's sun, you're gonna make money, and that's one thing I always loved about the industry.
Definitely, sun's going down right now. We slowing down, but it's still a nice little ruffle right now, man. As far as getting business and everything like that. Yeah, I ain't been doing as many calls as usually done, but still making a paycheck, so can't complain there. And
Nah, man, Johnny Blaze always cuts out the negativity, bro. The slow decline in window tint is only a mental mentality, man. There's a lot of things a lot of people can do as far as putting out Google ads, putting back into their business to keep everybody fed, and to keep it's just a mentality, guys. If y'all guys could have the chance to look at the glass half full, you'll learn that there's other things that we can do right now in the slow times, like have podcasts like this, make videos, man. Let's entertain these tinters out there, man, because they're, the morale may be low in some places. And if we can make each other laugh and get us through this hard, slow season, man, then, we can get there. Y'all done work them up now.
Here we
Y'all
go.
work them up.
You may be talking about may be low in some places, but it's not low with the Texas Squeegee, because what you may see right here is a flamethrower, but I call it the ego shrinker, because Nipsey Solid Goldman, the 4th place participation tinter with the yogurt lid metal, he calls metal, is going to go down to the Texas Squeegee at some point, and once he goes one-on-one with the tinted.
Go ahead, get your little candle. Get your little blue max. Anytime you're ready, Big Champ, I'm here for you. You see, you can talk all that nonsense all you want, but whenever it comes down to it, you're gonna get that ass whooped.
That's why he's sending me, Nipsey. That's why he's sending me. He needs somebody to come and represent the team. He knows that the champ has been developed over time, and now I'm here. And hey, Nipsey, I'm gonna give you a challenge, bro. I'm gonna give you a challenge. You and mine.
You should have been there last year. You
compete, but now you in my world. You compete where everybody's quiet. You can't talk to nobody. But this is my world, baby.
Hey, don't think I can't make no noise. Believe that. I'm gonna have all y'all little weenies screaming.
All right.
Look, all the Texas.
I'm waiting.
Eliot Bello. You're gonna have you're gonna have Nipsey Goldman going up against Eliot Bello. Now, Nipsey, you have never won in first place. Eliot Bello has won in first place. So what do you have to do?
Oh shit! Eli ain't won no first place, man. I seen him in the competition. When you won the first place at a local competition? I wish you would jump on here. Jump on here, Ellie. I ain't never seen you in the first place. I look through them competition records at least once a month to see, just to get everybody's name and all that for WFCT. I don't know the other local competitions that little other companies throw and all that, but I know he ain't won a first. I know he got to the finals in 19. I did see that. I seen that with my own eyes. But whenever I went out to the WC last year, I didn't see no Texas Blue Max out there, did I? I mean, I seen him out there, but I ain't seen him in the ring. I seen Blaze in the ring. I didn't see Texas Blue Max in the ring. I said, dude, why you couldn't even come even see me compete in the finals? Y'all had to go to what that is, the
Wet and Wild
Disney World or something.
The Universal.
Disney World. Y'all had to go to Disney World just to block it out your head, huh? Just to you know.
You lose at WFCT.
What's that?
I said that Disney World was a little bit more entertaining than watching you lose at WFCT with your little participant.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah, well, maybe
looks like a yogurt.
Well, maybe you would have got some tips from a real tenor.
Ooh. Hold on.
I see 5 people on the screen right now, and the only real tenor is the Texas Squeegee, the tinter beating, hell-raising, trailblazing, most tinted fine figure, the one they call the tinted one, the Tintertainment champion.
So did you just call your own guy not a real tenor, Johnny Blades? Wait a minute.
You're pretty
Hold on.
We're talking automotive tinters now, Johnny.
I say, isn't he on your payroll? Wait a minute.
Cody,
hey, you gotta pay the cost to be the boss.
Yeah,
You pay the cost to be
you're
the
the
boss,
only
man.
real tenor.
Hey, I'll
You're
take
the only real tenor.
Jason, come
And the
on, man.
champion.
Hey, we
What
got
champion did you win? What championship did you win? I'd like to hear.
host of Tinter Tuesdays, founder of Tinter. Got it right here.
Oh Lord, not this dude.
There he is.
What's up, everybody? What's on here?
Hold on, Cody.
Mr. Tenor Band himself.
Cody, hold on, Cody. I know you PTSD. I know that you're probably getting a flashback from the ass whooping that the Tint Wizdom Texas Squeegee put on you.
My heart got the shakes. It's scaring me already.
What's on here? Eric?
You got well,
What are you that old you can't see? What's going on? How many times are you gonna ask who's on here?
You had your spotlight.
We
I'm
have
just trying to say hi to
They
everybody.
can't even get along. How they gonna tenor talk? They can't even talk to each other.
They can't talk. Jason can't see.
the loser keep bouncing around
That's a
every
marriage.
Becker.
Hey, don't be talking bad about it. Come on, man.
There you go.
What is this? Good cop and bad cop? What's going on here?
Lost to the Texas.
Yeah, Johnny. Johnny, what's up, Johnny? I'll see you in a couple days, bud.
Flagless, Johnny.
All right, buddy. I'll see you in a couple days. I'll be looking forward to you, Jason. And then Nipsey, what's up, buddy?
What's up? I'm with you, Mr. Tenor Band. How you doing?
For you, man. This shit right here, that's your all's deal, not mine.
I know, brother. I just be messing with you. That's it. But
This
your
guy-
little wife right next to you, though, man. He got it coming to him.
Hey, Eric, go back to everybody. Who else was the other ones? Who else was on here? Oh, that's it? Oh, okay. Hey, you
Oh,
guys.
that's it. That's all you need.
Damn, he was like, who else? Oh, Cody, that's it. Bye.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Damn, Cody.
I
The
know.
legend Becker.
I'm kind of mad you took Carlos Sucks out of my name now that he finally showed up. It's not the weatherman anymore.
Cody, must remind you that I am not the reporting squeegee. I do not resemble the reporting squeegee. I am simply the Texas squeegee, the tinter beating, hell raising, trailblazing, most tinted-fine figure.
Can you say that 5 times fast?
I could kick your ass 5 times fast.
That'll be a first. I don't know. What I saw at tenor battles, you weren't doing too much. Not gonna lie to you.
Ooh.
Hold up. Back the fuck Oh, up. man. Eric, go back to where. I don't know how many viewers you got, Eric.
Oh no, I lost you guys. I definitely want to say, Eric, Tint Wiz, thank you so much for allowing me to come out and hang out with David. Dave, come here. Come here. Fuck the sweet shit. This is the whole reason why I'm here. And this guy, and thanks to Eric and Tint Wiz, man, you made it happen. I'm here. We've been having a good time, and I just want to say thank you very much. And on that note, there's a chance to have me at anybody's shop coming up at the next Tinter Battles, and it's also sponsored by Tint Wiz and Tinter Brand right here. So we're going to make it happen. Thank you again, Eric. I'll let the sweetie come back.
Thank you, guys. I'm glad you're having a good time.
What good is that going to do? I'm confused. You're just going to give us a bunch of warranty work.
Hey, you can get somebody to bring you the napkins.
I guess. Give me a new rag or something.
What's that fucking warranty work? Was it that guy? This guy? This one?
Oh yeah.
Fire truck ride.
You could pick. You could guess. You pick which one.
I don't think it was Nipsey because I've got nothing but love for Nipsey, so it better not have been Nipsey. But I can see Becker boy up there cheesing. He's probably got some cheese down there. Are you eating?
Nah, I ate it all. It's already gone. This podcast taking too damn long.
I got your warranty work.
I'm about ready to DoorDash some more. You guys keep taking too damn long.
Hey, Eric.
Get it yourself.
Is he still talking shit?
I'm about to head out right now.
He's off the screen.
We're gonna go have some tintifying time, but I did want to take a serious moment and congratulate Jared Becker for his accomplishment and the cancer announcement that he made. Jared is an incredible human being. I barely met him the other time, because of the Tinter Battle draft, and he has been one of the most appreciative relationships that I have built with, along with Cody Becker himself and Meanie Becker. So on behalf of the Texas Squeegee, the Beckers, you guys are much respected in the heart here. Nipsey Solid Goldman, your ass whooping is coming, but hey.
Whenever you're ready to put that belt on the line, I'm ready to take it. Whenever you're ready.
Put the right offer on the Texas Squeegee's table because I'm a prize fighter. I'm a prize tinter again. But on the other side, I appreciate you being the industry complaint department because we do need people like you. You're the guy that keeps it real, and you go in the mud pit when the mud pit needs to get got. So squeegee that. On that note, Eric, thank you for making this possible, and thank you for making the future ones possible. We can't thank you enough. As Tint Wiz, and we got a new user here using Tint Wiz as well. So thank you very much.
There we go. Spread the love.
And on that note, let's wrap it up. What do you say?
Let's wrap it
I'm
up.
good with that.
Let's do this.
All right.
That's my
till next
bedtime.
week. Thanks for
Eric,
for joining,
Thanks
Mitch.
for having me on.
Thanks,
Thanks
Cody,
for
for
having me on,
joining.
brother.
Of course,
Appreciate
man. Guys. See you next week. We have the dangerous Dave Dillinger is making a podcast appearance next Wednesday, so I'm really excited to get him on here and get to chat with him.
We need to get him to explain us the XDC rules too, while he's on here.
Okay.
If you can get him to do that.
Okay. Cool.
All right. And y'all have a good night, man. Hope y'all do what y'all do and do it the best.
You'll see me there, Nipsey. I'll see you at XDC.
I'll see you there.
Oh yeah.
Bye, everyone.